Maybe. Now let's go. Hungry. Yeah. We are back with from our second appointment. Alhamdulillah. During the first appointment, doctor's appointment, I didn't know that I would get very triggered. So what actually happened was, like, while waiting for the doctor, I actually cried because of the miscarriage before. So I didn't know, like, I would get triggered so badly. So the first doctor appointment, I cried quite bad. And then Alhamdulillah, this week is 12 weeks. Mama. Yes, sayang. Bear. And book. The 12 week scan this week. And so, like, Alhamdulillah. Bah. Hippo. Bah. See the chocolate atas muka dia. So Alhamdulillah, like, we did I had to do a OGTT scan. OGTT scan, scan pula, blood test. It wasn't that good, but I can watch my diet lah, and for the next few months of pregnancy. And I took the pre-eclampsia test also, and Alhamdulillah, it's looking good. So chances of pre-eclampsia is very slim. Alhamdulillah, baby's okay. I'm still very anxious now, to be honest. Like, the thought of it is still not out of my head. So, like, I feel like I'm not safe until I deliver, and even after I deliver, I think I'll still have the anxiety. So I after the miscarriage, I don't wanna talk about, like, the pregnancy so much because of what happened the second time. So the miscarriage, the second baby. So still quite affected by it. So we don't really tell other people about this pregnancy because it's just like that lah. It's just sad like that. Like, even when like I feel very excited, I tend to macam tell myself, okay, don't be too excited, you know. I know it's quite bad, but that's what it is lah. That's what I feel. Okay, just both of us. Sing adik. Not sing adik. Doctor for adik. Where's the train? Where's the train? see? What do you see? Where are the trees? Where are the trees? Trees. Be careful. Look, where are you going? Okay, don't mind the mess behind. I'm at my in-laws place. I'm pregnant again for the third time, but second baby, alhamdulillah. I know that during Safia I did like first trimester video with at second trimester video at third trimester. I wanted to do like for this baby also, but I was like too tired. I will talk about it more later, but I'll just show you guys the bump. Now we are at 33 weeks. Alhamdulillah, third trimester. We're actually going out for our first appointment for third trimester. I haven't had the first appointment yet. My husband has been too busy, and I actually tried like bringing Safia once to appointment, and it was like tiring, plus I cannot leave her alone, so it was a bit macam hassle. I always postpone until my husband can follow us. Let's talk about how we found out and all. So from the last miscarriage, we decided to go to Penang. During Ramadan period, we thought of like trying again. So alhamdulillah, and I realized like during Ramadan period, like people say like it's the best time to conceive, because like your body is macam resetting and all that. And even after Ramadan, I was fasting, like kada puasa and all that. So they say like the best time to conceive is during Ramadan, when you're fasting and then your body is resetting and everything. During the miscarriage, I actually had quite a lot of bleeding. Prior to that also, during my menses, right, after my menses, there were like some bleedings here and there, macam abnormal bleedings lah. So I think during the miscarriage, my body terus like flushed everything out, alhamdulillah. And then after the miscarriage, my period was back to normal, alhamdulillah. When we tried, alhamdulillah, ada lekat juga. So during Raya, I think third week I tested, and I have no video of showing my husband the kid, because to be honest, at that point of time I was still very down with my miscarriage. I was still very traumatized. I was still very anxious, whether the pregnancy would go okay, or like, you know, it was, my anxiousness was like to the roof lah. Even though my husband keep reminding me there's no bleeding, there's no, everything's okay and all that, because during the miscarriage, the second pregnancy, there were a lot of bleeding, like a lot of red flags lah, a lot of bleeding, a lot of cramping. But this one, alhamdulillah, there was no cramps, there were no bleeding, alhamdulillah. So but I still had like anxiety, anxiousness. So it came to the first appointment, I couldn't take it. When I went there, I actually cried, yeah, for the first appointment. It brought back a lot macam anxiety and uncertainty, like to what is going to happen to this pregnancy and all that. It's not that like I haven't moved on from it, it's just that I think it's a normal reaction, because I tried to be okay, but somehow during macam, I recall the first appointment when I was waiting for, so it started when registering and all that, and then they asked, is this your first pregnancy? I say no. Third pregnancy. And then they say, oh, so 2 kids? I say no, one kid only. Then they like, oh, okay. So it was like a bit sad lah at that point, when I went to queue for the for my urine and all that, and then I heard like all those baby heartbeats and all that. It macam, because we came back for the checkup to see whether all is cleared right after the miscarriage. So macam that was the last time we stepped foot in UNG. And then when we came back pregnant, I feel macam like a bit in disbelief, but at the same time macam recall back the previous appointment that we went, which was in January lah, so 4 months apart. My emotions were like all over. I was like so anxious, tak tahu kenapa, and then I cried a little, like betul-betul nangis. So during this pregnancy, I actually rajin like tulis all the pregnancy symptoms and all that. Then masuk second trimester, I dah malas, I dah penat. But to be honest guys, like, because for this pregnancy, it's really different, and like they say, every pregnancy is very different. I actually kept this pregnancy within me and my husband until I was 5 months. So we really wanna macam save this moment, just the two of us, because during the miscarriage pregnancy, the second one, we told people like way early, like just like Safia, like when we found out, we told people already, we told our family, friends and all that. So during the second pregnancy also, we did the same. So dah find out pregnant, kita dah bilang everyone and all that. So when the miscarriage happened, to tell people macam I lost the baby, it's a bit sad lah. Like sometimes we feel okay, like we grieve on our own, but people might macam over macam sympathize and tell us things that make us triggered more, you know, like, so we didn't want that. So when we miscarriage also, it was macam, when we told them, I tell what I feel, but I told them like, you know, like don't ask, don't say, I'm okay, just that I just needed time to like get over it, and you know, like accept it and try again. Yeah, so I got pregnant this one. Me and my husband thought like, okay, let's like just keep it within both of us, and just you know, like go through this journey, just both of us, macam just take our time and that one. So I only told 2 friends, which was very close to me. I told her because she have been pregnant with and taking care of a toddler before, so I really needed her advice on things and all that. So only on the 5th month, when we got to know the gender, then we told my family, his family, and extended family part dia macam auto the news spread lah. So we were okay with that already. Like by 5th month kita dah macam okay lah, kalau orang tahu dah tahu lah. Tapi before that, like we were like really keeping it low key. And then I didn't have nauseous that much as compared to Safia. It was quite easy to keep it a secret. Like even my friends, I met them like twice or thrice when I was pregnant, and they didn't know I was pregnant, and it went okay. Like I felt normal. My bum also dia lambat keluar. About 5-6 months baru my bum keluar. So before that langsung tak ada bum. I don't feel like sick or anything, alhamdulillah. So it was very easy to hide. It was very easy. The day where I told my family, I also have no video. We were fetching my mum dekat airport. She came back from KL, Tilawah. Showed her the scan, and she said, oh, alhamdulillah, good news. Then I told Safia, tell what's the gender. Then she's like, how long have you been pregnant? And then I say, 5 months already. So we told her the gender, and then like, yeah, so 5 months. No one suspected actually. I think the following week we had a family gathering. I think my mum dah bilang like my grandmother, and then my grandmother dah spread the news and all that. And then, but the bum wasn't like there. If I just look like I was bloated, tapi macam tak ada bum. Yeah, so like people tengok pun macam second guess, macam, oh, are you really, pregnant semua. Okay, so like I'll just tell you like my first trimester, what is the symptoms and all that. Okay, so overall I was anxious, and I always eat Maggi, Tom Yum and Milo. Okay, so this Milo thing, I have never drank Milo for a long time after the boycott. Okay, and then suddenly this pregnancy, I craving sangat Milo. I tried to drink the Ice Chong, which I always drink, the chocolate drink, Ice Chong dengan Oriental kopi, and I cannot telan at all. Like when I drink, tak sedap langsung. Like really my tekak cannot drink anymore. So the first trimester I dah start minum Milo. Yeah, I really told my husband that I really need the Milo lah. So sampai sekarang I drink Milo only. Like I really tried again, and my tekak just cannot telan the other types of chocolate drinks. During the first week, after I found out, I had insomnia as usual. I was super tired. I fart a lot. I had flu and yeah, I had back pain and slight nauseous lah. So the nauseous was because I had very low appetite. So during this pregnancy, I could eat almost everything, tapi I got no appetite. Dia macam boleh telan, but I don't feel like eating it. Yeah, during Safia's pregnancy, I don't want to eat certain food. What I did was I bought the Kala milk, right? So one of the vlog I did unboxing and all that. So I decided to try the Kala milk, and alhamdulillah it worked for me. So whenever I tak ada appetite, I have to drink the Kala milk. So in the morning, so by lunch dengan dinner, I dah ada appetite to eat, and it always works. So whenever I tak drink the Kala milk, right, I won't have appetite the whole day. I won't makan, and then I will start being nauseous lah. So the Kala milk, alhamdulillah, really helps me. I keep burping. Actually now also I keep burping because banyak angin. 11 week pregnant, I start having the sciatica pain, and this pain is like I never felt before, and I still have this pain until the 3rd trimester. So I feel like during this pregnancy, this is the ujian lah. During Safia, the ujian was the gatal-gatal. This pregnancy is the sciatic pain. So this sciatic pain will come whenever macam I do too much, I walk too much, I strain myself too much, and then dia akan sakit gila. Like and it always happens on my right leg. So my right leg dia akan macam pause kejap, like it will cramp, and it will lock, like I cannot move, and the pain will shoot from the butt all the way down to the kaki. Yeah, so it's like I cannot feel my legs, it will turn numb. I cannot walk and everything. So what I will do is I will baring, or I will do some static exercise lah. I go and Google, and then to make me feel better. Yeah, so I think that's the urgent for this pregnancy. I banyak kaki cramp, banyak backache. Third trimester, my legs and hands, dia kadang-kadang dia numb. It just like when I lie down for too long, sleep for too long, my body will like freeze and numb, and it will be like very pain. Macam I will just try to move a bit, you know, like to recover to like quite long lah. On the 18 weeks, I realized that there was certain food that I can't eat, and that's when I found out that I eat Malay food. I can't eat sambal goreng, I can't eat anything tumis-tumis, sambal telur, anything tumis lah, anything red, anything tumis, all I cannot. So, and that is my favorite food. During Safia, I could eat Malay, but I cannot eat Chinese. But this time round, I crave for simple food, Chinese food, Western food, even like mi bakso. I usually don't like, but I can telan. And then simple food lah, macam mi soto, mi siam. Yeah, mi siam actually pun tak boleh. Yeah. So like very very simple food lah, like goreng-goreng. Yeah, but like tumis macam sambal a bit, nasi lemak tak boleh. Yeah, so that's when I found out like I cannot eat Malay food. But it's not that bad lah. I can still smell, tapi tak boleh makan je. Yeah, during Safia, I cannot smell macam oyster sauce, Chinese, all the Chinese stuff lah, sesame oil, yeah, all those I cannot even smell because I will throw up. But this one I can still smell macam food, Malay food, tapi I just cannot eat. Then during the 25th week, I put lesser acne breakout and better skin. So this one is my, alhamdulillah, I love like getting pregnant because my skin will clear up and I won't have any pigmentation and acne breakout. So during Safia is the same, during this pregnancy also the same. So by 25th week, I dah macam clear, and it gets better, alhamdulillah. I don't know whether it's like the Kalam milk ke, the supplements I'm eating, but it gets better, alhamdulillah. I was looking through like old photos, and my face macam quite bad lah, the condition of it. I have hot flashes 25th week, and after that also dah masih ada hot flashes. Still no mood to eat. Yeah, I'm very picky, but my pickiness is very simple. Like I can drink macam Milo dan biscuit just like that, you know. It's because of taking care of stuff. Yeah, so that's the first trimester lah. Now the second trimester and the third trimester I will combine, and I will talk about it in another video. Okay guys, I think we need to go out. Safia dah macam cranky gila. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Sas.